Um, night and day different. It feels good to actually have something to look forward to, and just comparing it to last fall when we were kind of on thin ice and everyone's like, "Well, we want to play," and then first day of fall camp rolls around and then we get shut down. So it was kind of we are in a dark place for a little bit, kind of going through that tunnel. We couldn't really see the light at the end, and now that we have a game set for February 27th, I think everyone's focused, everyone's locked in. Everyone's minds are on Weber State right now, so I think everyone's pretty fired up to start playing some real football again.
What would you compare the atmosphere to, like a normal fall camp or more like spring practice, or what was it like out there?
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, intensity wise, I would definitely say fall camp. I mean, guys are going at it full speed. You could definitely tell it's day one. There's some bumps in the road. Just obviously expected, but um, different than a regular fall camp. Guys are in class. It starts on a Friday. Compared to a fall camp in the summer when we'd be here probably for 8 hours a day. Now we're only here for 4. So it's definitely the vibe is a little different. But like I said, I think the whole mantra of the team is everyone's excited to be back in helmets, in shoulder pads, playing ball again.
Tyler, from an offense perspective, I mean, what have you kind of seen so far, and what have you expected? Now you want to come here because it's the football a lot, and what have you seen so far?
It's a lot of playmakers. I think we have a lot of talent on the offensive side of the ball. I think we have a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. But I think especially our O line is young, but I think they're very solid. For today, going live bullets, I thought they protected me very well. Receivers made plays on the ball. They made me look better than I thought I looked. But so I think we have a lot of special weapons. Just to name a few, we have X, and then we got Tanner Connor, and then I think our slot receiver Jalen Henderson, he'll have a big year. So I think a lot of, like I said, we got a lot of talent everywhere. I don't think we're one-sided. We can run the ball, with Malachi and Raiden. So I think we'll be pretty special. I think when February 27th rolls around, we'll be pretty sharp.
I mean, you see all these teams opting out and all these teams staying with it during the Big Sky schedule. Is it kind of still in the back of your mind, like, oh man, hopefully we get to that first game, and is it going to be real until you get there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think what we talk about in the quarterback room is taking it week to week. We have a schedule set in stone, but as 2020 and 2021 shown so far, everything can change in the blink of an eye. So I think we're kind of holding our breath a little bit still, and knowing that we do have 6 games, but knowing that could be 5 or 4 real quick. So I think we're pretty hopeful, but like I said, we're holding our breath. I think everyone wants to play as many games as possible, but we know with 2020 and 2021, we could be playing 3 games. You know what I'm saying? So everyone wants to play 6, and we're holding our breath, but I think we're pretty hopeful.
What's like the mood in the locker room? Does it feel like a fall? Like, we mentioned kind of like the fall camp, but do you guys think about it as a spring, or is it kind of just like it's our schedule, we're going to go?
I think it's football season. You know what I'm saying? It's the guys in the locker room are looking at it as football season. It's kind of being a college football player. It's kind of year round anyway. So now it's kind of this would just be our fall camp, and this time next year will be spring. So it's kind of essentially the schedule's flipped, and like I said, the guys are just excited to be out there. We're looking at it as football season. It doesn't matter if we're playing in December, March, February. We're just happy to be playing.
Awesome, I appreciate it.
Yep, thank you guys.
Anything else? Sorry. Can I get it?
Yeah.
You've been in the program now for a year, just about, from what I remember. What's it been like for you? I mean, how are you feeling about the program now after having been around for that long?
Yeah, it's definitely different, being at a program. I enrolled here last January, and I haven't played any football in a year. So it's been a weird adjustment, to say the least, but I think it's definitely been a blessing in disguise, giving me more opportunity to learn the playbook, study film, routes on air with the guys, learning, X's break is different than Tanner's break. So I think it's just kind of just learning those little things, and it's kind of been more on the details than the bigger picture per se. Like we're going to have a season, but I think for me, I've been here for a year and I haven't really played any ball. So when I do play, I got to know the ins and outs of those guys, because I've been here for so long. So it's kind of like there's 2 ways to look at it. It's boohoo, I haven't played in a year, but at the same time, it's I got a year to prepare. So I think it's definitely different, but I look at it as a good thing.
Was it extra tough for you? I mean, just having to wait around so long, especially with your situation. I mean, having to come in for a year. sort of the hype around you that was here last year when you came in, and then not being able to sort of show your stuff for it?
Yeah, I think it added more fuel to the fire per se. So when I do get out there, it's just, I'm extra grateful to be playing football again. I'm kind of chomping at the bit to get back out there because, like you said, the last time I played a football game was December of 2019. So it's been over a year since I've suited up in a game uniform. And like I said, it's too long for me. That's the longest I've ever gone without playing football since I was born. So it's definitely been different. But like I said, I just chomping at the bit. I'm that much more excited now that it's finally here. Now that a game schedule is set and that we're actually going to play. So I'm super excited to just have this opportunity.
Did Ben give you any, special words of wisdom, any motivation before you guys got out there?
No, I mean, he just the quarterback room mantras. We're just taking it one day at a time. Like I said, kind of things can change. Tomorrow could be another team opts out, but knock on wood that they don't. But this is kind of just where we're at right now. Just one day at a time. Focus on this practice. Focus on what you can control. You can't control COVID. You can't control the outside circumstances. So we're kind of just taking it one day at a time, one practice at a time, and we got to have that mentality that when we're at practice, we're attacking it like we're playing Weber State tomorrow. So I think that's kind of our mindset going forward.
Thanks, Tyler. Good
All right,
talking.
thank you guys. Yeah.